2020 by helping you with 2K20. We have expert tips, winning tips, and everything you need to know about play calling. Plus, of course, your top plays.
How spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, everyone, with Earth Payday. Well, winning a big part of it, David. Thank you. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Bradley. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Green, and it's James in at the small forward position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Terrence Ross is out there with DJ August, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Bradley passes to Davis. And they double up Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving into the open man.
It's Orlando's ball. Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold.
Oh, what a beautiful play.
Did you see that? Great. Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Augustine against Bradley. Side Gordon to the inside, and Davis sends it back. Now the Lakers on the break. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about him not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Bradley against Augustine. McGee with the block.
Oh, this is McGee's role. He's out here to defend and to stifle shooters whenever he can.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for to start off this game. Green, that's in there. Davis with the assist.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Against Green to end the run. No good from Ross.
Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Bradley kicks to Davis. Over Gordon. And too long on the shot.
Not a problem when that's your first miss of the game. Strong start.
Ross provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Isaac passes to Vucevic. Over Bradley.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he's going to keep firing. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. Long season, Chris. Talk about the challenges of maintaining focus and concentration throughout these 82 regular season games.
I mean, the season just wears on you. First of all, physically, the travel, the games, the practice. So one, you have to get through it physically, so take care of your body. Second, mentally, just the fact that you go through every season from Christmas to the summertime. Can you just stay mentally prepared and engaged and remember what the big focus is, why all of you guys came together, the championship. So really it's just a constant reminder that you have to do the little things every day. It's not about the big picture. It's day by day until we get to the end. And usually when you keep that narrow-minded type of focus, you get to the end of the season and say, wow, that was quick, that was fun.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
Now here is Augustine. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Vucevic gets double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Ross with it. Now Green defending. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. James with it. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down as he averages nearly 28 points a game. And they double up James. And the wide open shot from Green. And misses it off.
at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
You're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
And Augustine kicks to Gordon. Back to Augustine. 5 to shoot. For Davis. Magic working now with the new shot clock. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Orlando shooting their first free throw tonight.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Free throw drops for Vucevic.
Well, they say the post-up big man is dead and gone in the NBA. Don't tell that to Nikola Vucevic. An offensive focal point, and he does some of his best work on that low block.
Vucevic against McGee. LeBron passes to Davis.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
And both free throws good for Davis. Here's Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now a timeout called by Orlando. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Basket good. Vucevic has got 5 points so far. And you look at the footwork of Vucevic inside, his moves and counter moves. Terrific.
Shades of Kevin McHale. And that's something he's continued to develop in the pros. A response to defenders who often surpass him athletically.
Here's Davis. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 8.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Augustine against Bradley. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Now the pass to Vucevic. Pocket 6. Vucevic gets double teamed. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. 4 games checked in for Orlando. Lakers leading by 12. Now LeBron. Outside Brent. Over Augustine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TJ Augustine picks one up.
The ability to draw contact and get to the line is a great tool for any player to have, but it's really a bonus for perimeter players like Brad.
He's off on the first. Some great ball handling in this game. Chris, we see it all the time. Of all of them, whose crossover impresses you the most right now?
Oh, right now, okay. Man, you got to go out to wherever Kyrie Irving is. And first of all, his handles are
Great
just,
handle, right?
Oh, his handles are sick. Don't forget about Curry, because Curry can shoot so well. Sometimes we sleep on his handles. And John Wall with the speed, there's no way you can stop John Wall coming full speed at you. He can cross you over left and right, or right, without even blinking, and you'll just be standing still, stuck, not even realizing he laid the ball up past you already.
And here's Augustine, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Gordon finds Isaac. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots from the high post. Off the left rim and out.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Pass to Bradley. Augustine against Davis. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Davis has got 10 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Yeah, nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. For the Magic, Bombas checked in for Vucevic. Caspi comes in for Gordon, and it's Aminu in for Jonathan Isaac. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Mike Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Davis. Daniels, he's checked in for Green. And it's Alex Caruso in for Bradley.
Lobbing Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Here's Augustine bringing it up now for the Magic. Trailing by 17. Here's Caruso. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now here is Augustine. Passes it to Caspi. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Here is Caspi, covered by LeBron. 6 on the shot clock.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. LeBron passes to Kuzma. Now Daniels. Over Aminu. LeBron, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Aminu dishes to Fournier. Over Daniels. Rebounded by Howard. Los Angeles leading by 19. Here's Kuzma. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And positionless basketball, all the rage. And Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his side.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Here's James. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Dishes it to Daniels. Shoots from the elbow. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Augustine with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the rejection by LeBron. Fast break. The Lakers. Daniels is running. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Yeah, you got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
Pass to Fournier. And stolen by Howard. Now the Lakers on the break. And that one is stuffed right through.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
And Augustine kicks to Aminu. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Kuzma against Aminu. And stolen by Fournier. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
59 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Caruso, headed by Augustine. Caruso, the pass to Daniels. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Drills it from outside.
Using his good shooting mechanics, Kuzma has the necessary range to hit from deep.
Now here is Augustine. He's guarded closely. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's sent back by Howard. Caspi with the bucket. Here's James. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the first. Here's Daniels. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Evan Fournier. The Lakers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. That free throw good from Daniels.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line. I mean, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Here's Augustine. Can't connect from short range.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling, got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Right back after this break. Well, you see a lot of players who pick up the controller and fire.
I play 2K all the time. Seriously,
Always experimenting, always keeping his mind engaged, Greg, with basketball.
And that's who Bron is. He lives, breathes, and eats basketball.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Showing no mercy right now. The shooters look frustrated seeing so many of their shots get stifled.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, LeBron James is out there with Howard. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Daniels in at the 2. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Here are the Magic now. The pass to Aminu. Back to Fournier. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Over Daniels. And that one hits back iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Wow, did you see that? The athleticism of Kuzma is phenomenal. I mean, he uses it often to gut through the defense.
Fournier finds Caspi. Now, here's Bamba. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Howard's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Kuzma, got a piece of it. And he makes that one. Kuzma's got his 3rd basket of the night.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Now here's Ross. He's guarded closely. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And it's in there.
And Caspi is just a nuisance to guard for many reasons, including his ability to get big down low and come away with the easy bucket.
Stripped it away. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, last season the Magic broke a 6-season playoff drought. Nick Vucevic was the franchise's first All-Star in 7 seasons. It's been a long rebuild from the Dwight Howard era. We'll see where the team goes from here, but Kevin, they're happy to just be playing games that matter night in and night out.
All right, thank you very much, David. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue, of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
Check in for Mohamed Bamba. Gordon comes in for Caspi, and Isaac subbed in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Yeah, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Gordon. McGee with the block.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Dudley's shot is good.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, and it's because of the looks they're getting. Their offense is creating some great opportunities.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Passes it to Ross. 5 on the clock. Orlando needs to get off a shot. And it's Gordon missing.
That's a nice defensive effort. Sticking right up on him, affecting the shot.
Caldwell Pope feeling it out of it. Pass to McGee. Now here's Dudley. He's covered by Isaac. Left side, out of the Kumbo. And Vucevic pulls it down.
You know, not sure if he's playing to the crowd, but no need for the fadeaway on that shot.
Outside Fournier. The pass to Isaac. Lays it up off the glass.
And always seemingly under control is Isaac. Even when he gets roughed up, he just manages to complete the play.
Here is Cook. Pass to Dudley. Back to Cook. He feeds it to Dudley. It's stolen by Vucevic. And here we go with the Magic fast break. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The NBA will play a regular season game in Paris for the first time. Hornets and Bucks. Chris, you're planning to be there for that, aren't you?
Such a beautiful city. Can't wait. Think about all our fans from France that are here now that are doing such great things in the NBA. It's going to be awesome for them to get to go home and do it in front of their family.
Pass to Dudley. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Outside, out of the Kumbo. It's not going to go for him. Gordon with the defensive effort. The Magic have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Isaac, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Count that bucket.
And Isaac is rapidly becoming a load for the defense. He utilizes that huge frame to get the shot he wants in the paint.
Cook, the pass to Dudley. Antetokounmpo up top. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee. McGee's got 5.
This is where McGee's coaches and teammates want him to shoot from. They know he can do damage in there with his hops.
Fournier passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Dudley, and it's Orlando with another. Here is Cook. Pass to Dudley. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Lakers passing it around. Cook looking it over. Shot clock at 5. Back to McGee. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And to Kumbo. With 1 on the clock, and it's McGee with the jam.
And see, this is why JaVale McGee is out here. When he hustles like this, his coaches and teammates notice it.
And Fournier kicks to Isaac. He dishes it to Ross. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Lays it up and banks it in. 9 points in the game so far.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Cook. And he uses the glass on the layup. Cook's got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Ross dishes to Fournier. Passes it to Isaac. And here's Fournier. He's got 6. From deep. He is hauled in by Los Angeles.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now is massive.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it. The Magic making a switch here. Augustine's checked in. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Now here is Augustine. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Isaac. And the basket is good.
It took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
Here is Cook. Out to the right wing. Pass to McGee. And the slam dunk by McGee.
No, that's just too easy for me. The minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. Fournier with the ball. The rebound by Cook.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
For 3, Caldwell Pope. The shot that time, not on target. And Orlando the other way now. Augustine against Caldwell Pope. And Augustine kicks to Isaac. Back to Augustine. Just 5 to shoot. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
But sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
Back to Cook. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
The Magic have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Augustine with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Now, here's Isaac. Defense is right there. Here's Vucevic. Rebound by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 4 rebounds in this game. 1:46 left to play here in the half. Jammed down, and he goes right on top of Aaron Gordon.
Now, given McGee's explosiveness around the rim, I don't think that anyone should be surprised to see him throw it down like that.
Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Back to Gordon. 13 feet away. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
I like the bounce pass there. He's getting creative.
And 1:01 left in the first half. Here's the pass to Dudley. Shoots over Isaac. Again, Los Angeles.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Caldwell Pope against Augustine. Outside Fournier. And the 3 off target.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Got a piece of it. Here's Cook. Gordon with the defensive effort.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Fournier's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now Augustine.
How about the defensive instincts of McGee? I mean, it's so impressive. He's gifted at positioning himself and using his length to throw shooters off.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Lakers ahead. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Taking a look at the Lakers. Kenny, what do you think?
I love the way they're getting after this thing. Moving bodies, attacking the rim, scoring.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been quite a game for JaVale McGee.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. DJ Augustine out there with Terrence Ross. And it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. The Magic shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one is no good. What do you think about some of the most powerful dunks, Chris? The tomahawk jam reigning supreme. Do you prefer the one-handed or the two-handed jam?
No.
You did both so well.
You know what? I prefer a body-to-body dunk on you. Like, remember when Curry posted over Logic back in the day? Oh, my goodness, off the 2. Or how about Jordan playing against Atlanta when he pump fakes it with one hand like he's going to shoot it, goes down the lane and dunks on Tree Rollins. Just incredible. Or Blake Griffin dunking on anyone. Or Giannis dunking on anyone. Or B dunking on anyone. Or how about LeBron dunking on anyone? So, me, I just want the showmanship. Doesn't matter if it's one hand, 2 hands, 2 legs, 1 leg, 360, or straight body to body. Just give me something.
Yeah.
Give me something.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
So energetic, helping to lead the charge for this team.
Here's Vucevic again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Second half rolling along now. About a minute play here. Rocket 6. Three-pointer Augustine.
This was not what they had in mind coming out of the locker room at halftime. 4 shots so far and nothing to show for it.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Here is Augustine. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And here is Ross. Back to Augustine. Vucevic finds Ross over Dudley. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Pass to McGee. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. Now, that makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
To stop the run. Augustine, no luck.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but you can't get anything to fall.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Cook, the pass to Dudley. And the 3 ball is good. Dudley's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It's a lazy effort. Let's just be honest. Hoping the shooter misses, that doesn't constitute defense.
Isaac passes to Vucevic. Looking to get back on track here. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
Now here is Augustine. No points in the game yet for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Vucevic, and Vucevic throws it down.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Passes it to Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now, here's Isaac. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Isaac misses. LA has gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Here's the lob. Antetokounmpo tries to save it, and out of bounds is the Magic will gain possession.
That's just a needless giveaway. You got to make the defense work for their turnover.
Orlando making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. Caspi comes in for Aaron Gordon, and it's Aminu in for Jonathan Isaac. Bounce pass from Augustine. Here's Aminu. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Nowadays, it's mostly about inside and outside looks, but here, Aminu makes use of the mid-range. Nice.
And the Lakers call time here. Chris, what's your definition of most valuable player?
LeBron, Michael Jordan. Okay, okay, the best player in the league. That's my definition. Who makes players better? Who brings the fans into the game? There's only one type of player that's an MVP, and there's only about 6 guys any year that can be MVP. But if you're talking about guys that help you, let's say, are the best on the contract or getting the most bang for their buck, you got to look at guys like a Siakam. You know, he's just making over $2 million this season, still playing in that rookie contract, and those are the guys that are on their way up. So you can always find young talent playing for maybe less than what they should be getting at that time, but the most valuable player continues to be the top 6 players in the league.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Jared Dudley. Daniels, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And it's Alex Caruso in for Cook. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And even though Chris Dwight-Howard won't be logging the 35-plus minutes he once did, he is still a factor when he's on the floor.
Oh, yeah, Kevin, you better pay attention to Dwight. He can still hurt you with any touch he gets around the basket. I like seeing him in short bursts when you can force the opposing team to adjust to him inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son Philip was born in December. Then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
LDA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Bamba with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Bamba kicks to Ross. With nobody on it, he parries the jumper.
This is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Here's Caruso. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. it down. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Orlando. Caspi passes to Augustine. And here is Ross. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul. Bamba kicks to Aminu. Pass to Augustine. 6 on the shot clock. Inside. Bamba. Lost contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fournier is checked in for Augustine. For Orlando, they have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4 of 6.
Well, you talk about physical gifts for the game. Mo Bamba, a 7-footer with the longest wingspan, 7'9.5", and that gives him a huge sphere of influence.
Out to the right wing. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard. Los Angeles with another miss. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Caspi passes to Fournier. Aminu with it. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Baseline J on the way. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. When you look at Bamba, able to touch the rim while still on the ground. And he gets off the ground pretty well, too.
A good athlete, still getting stronger and developing his feel for the game. But he has something you just can't teach.
Not going to go that time. Good D by Howard. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
What a take there. When you present these opportunities to Kuzma, he's going to torch you for that mistake.
And for the Magic, they're shooting a pretty wretched 28% in the third quarter. This offense needs to maybe try some different angles. Ross against Howard. Outside Fournier. 4 on the clock. Looking to end his cold spell. Offensive rebound. Pass to Ross. Fires for 3. Leaps for it. It's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Ross. Carter Williams, he's checked in for Orlando. And here is Los Angeles now. Caruso looking for an opening. Good on the bucket. Caruso's got his first bucket of the night.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Starting to take over here, building a big lead that could ultimately prove insurmountable.
Carter Williams kicks to Fournier. Puts it up from 12. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers going the other way now. Now Daniels. He's got 9. Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got 5 assists tonight. Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. He kicks it to Bamba. Now here's Fournier. He's covered by Daniels. The offensive rebound. Pass it to Aminu. Bamba with it. And he drops it in from the low post. Bamba's got his second bucket of the night. Lakers have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Caruso, the pass to Daniels. Lakers working the ball around now. Knocks it loose. Howard in the post. He's against Bamba. A nice shot by Howard.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Fournier dishes to Casper. Pass to Bamba. Now here's Carter Williams. Tight defense on him. Kuzma pulls it in.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
The feed to Howard. The pass to Caruso. Jacks up a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Chalk up two there. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the third. Fournier with the ball, now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Fournier kicks to Caspi. To halt the run. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Kuzma outside. The three. Another shot. Pass to Caruso. Howard controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Orlando's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Fournier. 8 points for him. From deep three-point range, that one no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Trying to take advantage of that extra space on the perimeter. We see a lot of this now.
And at the end of the third quarter, now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for the Lakers right now, Howard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Daniels in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely. A nice shot by Frazier.
When you're open, Carter Williams will find you. He knows his role well.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. More star players changing teams. The word tamper comes up. Chris, is the league striking the right balance on enforcement?
Oh, yes. And you know, Commissioner Silver, he knows all the tricks. He doesn't want it to be a police state, but he knows a wink from a wink.
Right,
You know what I mean? So you got to draw some lines. But again, how do you stop it? I mean, you know, if I'm playing on the Lakers and I say, wow, you know, I think Anthony Davis has the best eyebrows in the world. You know, you got to let me say that. And, you know, if that's recruiting, it's recruiting. So it's a fine line, and hopefully the players have some fun with it, and hopefully Commissioner Silver does his best to police it, while everyone at the same time is working through the protection.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Here's Kuzma, and Kuzma slams it in.
Superb at leaking out and running that smart route. Kuzma, he loves capitalizing in transition.
Now here's Carter Williams. Passes it to a Wondu. Here's Birch. Here's Carter Williams. Tries again. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
And that one misses. bats off as well, so he misses both. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. There's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have to some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
Pass to Kuzma. Here's Caruso, defended by Gordon. Antetokounmpo passes to Howard. It's stolen by Frazier. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. The pass to Carter Williams. Back to Birch. Lets it go with a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Kuzma's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here are the Lakers. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. Howard dishes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Caruso. Off target with his 3.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Here's Frazier. Good work there as it goes.
How about the burst in that first step, just right to the rim.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Antetokounmpo over Gordon. Gordon against Antetokounmpo. Here's Howard, and it's slammed in by Howard.
And you need an army to keep Howard away from the basket. He's so superb at snatching up offensive rebounds.
The Magic have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. They get a hand on it. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th assist in this one. The Magic shooting 32% overall right now. Not one of their better showings. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Gordon. Launches it. Bangs on the trifecta. Gordon's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Kuzma, left side. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. And here comes the break. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players, trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing, by the way.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And no good on the technicals, so unable to pick that one up. Now in his 6th season in the NBA, hard to believe Aaron Gordon is still just 24 years of age.
Not much older than some rookies coming in. You wonder what his ceiling will be.
Here's a one-do. Antetokounmpo defending. And it's a one-do missing. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 16-7 run. Bobbed up there for Howard. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Frazier scanning the floor. Down low. Here's Gordon. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they struggle as a whole.
And one of the more transcendent athletes in the game. Aaron Gordon still has some untapped potential. He could make a big leap.
The free throw drops for Gordon. And Greg, we've seen Gordon playing in a slower paced system. He was asked to play at the small forward.
Not ideal, Kevin. He's better off as a small ball power forward, getting out in the lane and using those springs to rise over the D.
On the left block, and again it's the Lakers.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Frazier kicks to Gordon. Magic moving the ball around. Pass to Awandu. Gordon, the pass to Birch. And it's sent back by Howard.
Howard, one of the league's most feared rim protectors in the league.
Daniels inside the line. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
It's Kuzma penetrating. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Carter Williams covering. 9 feet out, and the shot is long. Orlando's gone 1 or 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Caruso. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
Here's Carter Williams. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
It's been a really tough quarter for him. I mean, he cannot get his shots to drop.
Kuzma, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Good at taking initiative inside. Once Kuzma is near the hoop, he's focused on scoring.
Here's Carter Williams, hands the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. The Magic making a switch here. Caspi's checked in. Pass to Carter Williams. Here's Awandu. Birch the pass to Carter Williams. Clock at 4. Here's Frazier. Good D by Howard.
Even right at the rim. I mean, that's a tough shot for him. The D has him blanking.
And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it. Percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He's been their pulse tonight, the player who's guided them to the win, and it's a win they needed coming off a loss in their last one. Caspi passes to Carter Williams. There is that transition from being a player to retirement. Can be a challenge for some. What were the keys that you found in succeeding at that?
Well, first I think it's adjusting to the fact you don't have the same schedule. You don't have a physical release that you used to have. You miss the locker room and the camaraderie with all the guys. So you miss the culture. But secondly, I would say take all the lessons that you learned, and for me this was big, from sports, and use them in business. So in business, I became a rookie in other areas. I found a Chris Mullin type in business. I found a Latrell Sprewell type, guys that would mentor you, guys that you would play on their team. Humble yourself, get back to it, get to practice, get to meetings early, stay at practice late, stay at meetings, and be the last one that leaves. And just take the culture of basketball and fuse that athletic personality into the personality of whatever you go into next. And you can use those tenets to have a wonderful retirement and really enjoy it. So for me, it's been awesome. And by the way, I've had twins, and so since retiring, and that'll keep you just as busy as it was you were playing. So you can find ways to keep that same lifestyle.
That's right, and some sound advice too.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. That one misses. And with the likely return of prep to pro prospects, Chris, some have argued for a high school combine to help determine who's ready to make the leap and who isn't.
I'm not really there with the high school combine. I still think that, you still have a level of college or a level of professionalism that can happen after. And I don't believe until you're ready to be evaluated for the pros immediately, should you have that combine. Your bodies are still growing. I talked to Jaren Jackson just yesterday, and he told me that he grew 2 inches over last summer. So I think it's a little unfair to judge these guys that early when their bodies and mentality still has a lot of development left.
And he can't get the first one. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Caldwell Pope is a guy you cannot leave open at any time. He's just a very good shooter from any spot on the floor.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Lando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And now, on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Howard.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing. And it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Got that bucket in no time at all.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Oh, Greg, that's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that sealed it.
Now here's Carter Williams. Not a lot of room. Here's Birch, guarded by McGee. Here's Carter Williams, and Orlando again with the bucket.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it, and that's a shame.
Cook, the pass to McGee. Outside Brent. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.